Hello everyone and very good afternoon once again. So welcome to the today's new chapter, that is sequence and series. I'm CA Gaurav Chopra from Jodhpur, Rajasthan, and I welcome you all on the behalf of ICI classes. So welcome once again everyone, and let's see who all are live with us now. So we are having Gunjan, Ishan, Sanjay, Saurabh, Zeba, Achal Singh, then Rahul, Jia Patel, Rajiv Kumar, Rohan, Chaitanya, Srinidhi, Harshita Yadav, and lot many more. So welcome everybody, and good to see you once again. Mohammad Sahil Khan is also there, Sarvaswa, Rohini, then Sonali, Diksha Agarwal, Barkatullah. Okay, so very good afternoon everyone, and in today's session we are going to discuss about the sequence and again one of the interesting chapter of mathematics, and this chapter is basically a bit of calculative and easy calculations are there in most of the cases. All right, yes, some more people are there. Ustad Singh, Kalyani, Bansuri Agarwal, Lakshita, Pushpa, Vishnu, Srishti, Lisa Jain, and Parinita. Okay, so let us begin the today's session. So first of all, we will talk about the topic sequence. What is a sequence? Whenever the few numbers follow a particular pattern, whenever some numbers follow a particular pattern, then it is known as a sequence. It is known as a sequence. Now there are many variety of sequences, like they are known as arithmetic progression, geometric progressions, harmonic progressions, and many special cases are also there. So in today's session, mainly we will be talking about arithmetic progression, and in the next one we will be discussing geometric progression. All right, so today's session is completely based on arithmetic progression. But before that, we are going to take some examples of common series. Basically, what is a sequence or a series? So, starting with our first page of ICI study material, there are few examples which is given here. The first example says 28, then 2, 25, 27. Is there any simple pattern following? No, because 28 and 2, there is a difference of minus 26. And then from 2 to 25, it is plus 23, then plus 2. So there is no particular pattern. So this cannot be regarded as a series or sequence. Let's check the second one. 2, 7, the series is 2, 7, 11, 19, 31, 51. So let's check, is there any pattern or not? So we can see that the series is increasing by 5, then it is plus 4, then next one is plus 8, then it is plus 12, and then plus 20. But again, the series is increasing, but there is no particular pattern. There is no particular pattern of adding the numbers. So this cannot be regarded as any kind of progression. Okay, some more people are there. Pandalya Sagar, Devjit, Doram Lahiri, Harshita, then Divya Kumari, Rajesh, Saurabh. Great. Saurabh says, I passed foundation with 267 marks. Great. Congratulations, Saurabh. So, of course, this second point is also not a sequence because it is not following a particular pattern. Let's check the third one. Now, the third one says 1, 2, 3, so on. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So clearly we can see that the series is increasing by 1. There is plus 1 in each and every case. So we can say that the difference between each and every number is common. The difference between the consecutive terms is common. That means this can be regarded as a sequence. Yes, this is having a logic. So this can be regarded as a sequence. All right. Then the fourth one says 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, and 10. Now this time the series is in descending order, but is the series following any pattern? Yes. So we can clearly see that it is minus 2 in each and every case. 20 and 18 minus 2, 18 to 16 is again minus 2, 16 to 14 is minus 2, and so on. So in each and every case, we are subtracting 2 from the previous number. So this can be regarded as the sequence. So first and second case do not form the sequence, but third and fourth is following a particular sequence. So how can we define the term sequence? So sequence can be defined as an ordered collection of numbers. This is a collection of numbers, but they are in ordered form, like A1, A2, A3, A4, and so on up to the AN term, or it can extend till infinite. So if they are arranged in this pattern, in this term-wise manner, then it is regarded as sequence. So it is according to some definite rule or law. Then AN is called the term or the element of the sequence. So AN is one element of the sequence. This N can be any number. This can be 5, 10, 20, 25. So it will be always a whole number. All right. So there are a few more examples of the sequence. Okay, so we are getting a lot of messages today. Ms. Manisha Tahilani says, good afternoon. I am your May 2022 foundation student and I scored 78 marks in paper 3. That's congratulations, Manisha. And I'm really grateful for your guidance and I thank for the virtual coaching of ICI. So that's great, Manisha. Okay, so let us move to the chapter. And in case of any doubts of the previous chapters, we will discuss a platform and you can ask your doubts there. I will share you at the end. All right. So example of different kind of sequences. The first one is the sequence is in the form of 1 by n. 1 by n, where we are changing the numbers in n. 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, and so on. So this is following a particular pattern. So whenever a pattern is getting followed, then it can be regarded as a sequence. Similarly, the second one says -1 to the power of n and then multiply by n. So if we substitute 1 by 1 values in place of n, so if we put 1, what will happen? -1 to the power of 1 and then multiply by 1. We will get -1. If we put 2, -1 to the power of 2 multiply by 2. So square of -1 is +1. Multiply by 2, it becomes 2. Similarly, if we substitute 3, then it will be -3. If we substitute 4, it will become +4 and so on. So this is also following a particular pattern, so it can be regarded as a sequence. So all these are the examples of different variety of sequences. All right. Then third one is very simple, n, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Then the next one pattern says n divided by n plus 1. So if we substitute 1 by 1 values, if we put 1, so it becomes 1 by 2. If we put 2, it becomes 2 by 3. If we put 3, it becomes 3 by 4, and so on. So it is also following the pattern. Then sequence of positive integers can also be there, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And also it can be of even numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Okay, then let's move. Yes, Parinita, you are having doubt in time value of money. So we will discuss. I will share you the platform and you can ask me the doubts there. Okay, so I will solve each and every doubt, no worries. Then Isha Pandit says, I am very happy because you are back now. Yes, I am always available for you. Do not worry. All right. So you can ask any kind of doubt, whether it is of mathematics, statistics, or logical reasoning. Do not worry. Pushpa says, Happy Raksha Bandhan, sir. Okay, so happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you. And you all are here today for studies in spite of having the Raksha Bandhan festival, but we all are dedicated to our profession, to our studies. That's great. So at least we can take some time out for our studies and we can continue it, right? Okay. So now a sequence of positive integers. Yes. So now series can be divided into two parts. One can be finite and other can be infinite. Finite means it is up to a certain limit. Whenever we put certain limit, it becomes finite. And whenever there is no limit at the end, it becomes infinite. So if we write the series as 1, 2, 3, and so on, up to 50. So we are putting certain limit. So it is known as finite series. But if we say in this manner, dash, 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 and so on, there is no limit, then it is known as infinite series. Okay. So let us begin with the topic arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. In short, we say it as AP, arithmetic progression. So now, how we can find that any particular series or any given series is an AP? हमें कैसे पता चलेगा जो भी given series है that is arithmetic progression or not? So simply we have to see one particular thing, that in the series there will be a difference between certain values and the difference should be common. अगर हमें difference common मिल रहा है in the series, then that series is regarded as arithmetic progression. For example, if we take the values like 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, and so on. So we have to check that whether the difference is common or not. Then how to calculate this difference? How to calculate this difference? So like this 2 is known as the first term. This 2 is first term. 5 is second term. 8 is the third term. So first, second, third, and so on. These are the terms. So whenever we have to calculate the difference, we have to calculate in second minus first term. Or we can do that third minus second term. Or we can do fourth term minus third term. We can calculate all these differences. If the differences are common, then that series is regarded as arithmetic progression. So what is the second term? 5. First term is 2. Difference is 3. Third term is 8. Second term is 5. Difference is again 3. Fourth term is 11. Third term is 8. Difference is 3. So since the differences are common, so this series is regarded as arithmetic progression. Okay. Mine says, is my query available? Yes, all messages I'm getting received. No worries. Then Vishnu says, will the question come from module in exam? See, our whole pattern is such that most of the variety is already covered in our lectures or in the study material. So you have to, of course, stay on that study material and you can practice each and every question. So in exam, most of the questions you might get from this, but yes, word to word may not be available because we can, of course, change the language, change the figures. So that can be done, but you have to remain intact to study material. So when we are talking about arithmetic progression, there should be a common difference. So we have to calculate the common difference. So this common difference can be positive, it can be negative, it can be any number. Can it be 0? Yes, it can be 0 as well. So let us take some more examples like 5, 10, 20, 25, and so on. So is this series arithmetic progression? Yes, we can clearly see that there is a difference of 5. The numbers are getting increased. The sequence is getting increased by 5. So this is regarded as AP. Then if we take, let's say 30, 26, 22, 18, and dash dash. So is this series an arithmetic progression or not? Come on. So you guys can tell, is this series arithmetic progression or not? Very easy question. So we can clearly check it out. 26 minus 30, it is negative 4. Then 22 minus 26 is also negative 4. Then again negative 4. So difference is common. So since the difference is common, this is regarded as AP. All right. Then let's move with the basic concepts for AP. So whenever we are having a certain series, so we know that the number is getting increased by a particular difference. So whenever we have to denote the first term is denoted by always A, and the common difference is denoted by D. So whenever we have to calculate the first term, it is simply A. If we have to talk about the second term, then simply what we have to do, add the difference in A. For the third term, what we have to do, A plus D, add one more D this time, so it will become A plus 2D. For the fourth term, it will become A plus 3D. For the fifth term, it will become A plus 4D, and so on. So it will become automatically arithmetic progression. Let's have one example. If let's say the first term is given, first term is 6, and there is a common difference of 2, and we have to find out the arithmetic progression. So whenever we are talking about the first term, it is simply A. So just put the value of A. For second term, it is A plus D. So sorry, A is 6 and D we have taken as 2. So we are writing here 6. Now for second term, A is 6 and difference is 2. So it will become 8. For the third term, it is 6 plus 2D. So 2 times of 2. It will become 10. Then in case of fourth term, A plus 3D. So A is 6 plus 3 into 2. It will become 12. Then 6 plus 4D. It will become 14, and so on. So this becomes the arithmetic progression. So if we are having the two values, that is the first term and the common difference, we can easily calculate arithmetic progression. Okay, so till here, if you have understood or not, let me know. Hit the comment box and let me know, is this concept clear or not? Because this is the basics of arithmetic progression, and this will help to make all the formulas, and we will learn some of the formulas so that we can calculate different variety of questions. All right. Yes, so most of you are saying yes, 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 that's great. Okay, understood. So till here, everybody is clear, everyone has understood, that's great. Okay, so now, what can be the basic formula for the nth term? So if this is the thing, we can calculate the formula for nth term. So an will be a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. So this is the basic formula. This is the basic formula to calculate nth term. So whenever we have to calculate a particular term, we can apply this formula. So let's say the case is same. The figures are same. The a is 6, first term is 6, and the common difference is 2. And we have to calculate, let's say, 20th term. We have to find out 20th term. So we can write a 20. Now let's apply the formula. What is the first term a? It is 6 plus n minus 1. What is n? It is 20 minus 1. And then multiply by d. That is the common difference. And it is 2. So 6 plus 19 multiplied by 2 is 38. And it will become 44. This is A20. This is A20. That is the 20th term. So whatever term is there, we can easily calculate with this formula. All right. Okay, then let's move to the next question. So we are doing now example number first. Find the seventh term of the AP. Now we have to calculate the seventh term of AP. And the AP is given. So whenever the AP is given, we have to extract two things first. That is the first term, A. What is A here? 8. And then the common difference. What is common? 5 minus 8. That is negative 3. So negative 3 is the common difference. So we are having A and D. Now next, what we have to do? We have to calculate the seventh term. Seventh term, that means n is equal to 7. So let us calculate the seventh term, A7. A7 will be A plus 7 minus 1 into D. So let's apply the values. 8 plus 6 multiplied by negative 3. So we are getting 8 minus 18, that is negative 10. So seventh term is simply negative 10. Yes, so most of you have given the answers. Good going. So this was the basic question, that is example number 1. Now, let's check example number 2. We are having certain values 3 by root 7, 4 by root 7, 5 by root 7, and dash dash dash. Now, which term of the AP is 17 by root 7? So this time what we have to calculate. So the first thing is to determine what we are supposed to calculate. हमें find क्या करना है? The question says which term of AP is this? So we have to calculate the n. Which term is this? That means we have to calculate n. So what is the first term? We can write 3 by root 7. And what is the difference? So difference is simply 4 by root 7 minus 3 by root 7. It will become 1 by root of 7. So 1 upon root 7 is the common difference. So again, applying the same formula, we will get the result. So what is the formula? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is An? An is the nth term, and nth term is 17 by root of 7. This 17 by root 7 is the nth term, and we have to calculate that n. Okay, this n can be any whole number. It can be 10, 12, 15, any number. So we have to calculate that n. So what is A? It is 3 by root of 7 plus n, we don't know, minus 1. And what is D? It is 1 upon root 7. So here we can clearly see that root 7 is common on both the sides. Root 7 is common on both the sides, so we can do the cancellation of root 7. So what is left? 17 is equal to 3 plus n minus 1. So finally, we are getting n is equal to 15. So 15 is the final answer. So 15th term will be 17 by root 7. Okay. So Diksha has given the answer, Lakshita, Isha, Parinita, Krishna, then Desari, Monica, Harnoor, Harshita, Gunjan, Gunshita, Sankaldeep. Okay, great. Now comes the next pattern. The third example says, if the fifth and 12th term of an AP are 14 and 35 respectively, then find the arithmetic progression. So this time, two different set of values are given, and from these two values, we have to compute complete series, that is the arithmetic progression. So how we can calculate? So there are two methods. One is a bit of a lengthy method, because we have to form the equations and get the results. So let's see that first, and after that we will see the shortcut method. All right. So always write what is given first. So the question says fifth term is 14. So fifth term means term 5, or we can write A5. So A5 is equal to A plus 4D, and A plus 4D is equal to 14. This is given, the equation number 1. The second equation says the 12th term, A12. A12, so it is A plus 11D. And the value is 35. This is the second equation. Now we can solve these two equations and get the common difference and the first term. So if we have to solve them, then we have to eliminate one element. So we can do the subtraction. Let's do subtraction. A will get cancelled. So what is left? Negative 7D is equal to negative 21. So what will be the D? It will come as 3. So common difference is 3. Now, since we have got the common difference, we can easily calculate A. So it is A plus 4 into D. D is 3. So what will be A? 14 minus 12, that is 2. So this is the first term. 2 becomes the first term and 3 is the common difference. And now we have to calculate AP. So AP will be, first term is 2, then add 3, 5, again add 3, 8, again add 3, 11, and so on. So this is an AP. So Gunshita has given the answer. Yes, this AP is correct. So Gunshita has given many terms, that is up to 35. Great. All right. Good going, everyone. Ritesh Deshmukh says, I haven't cleared in exam because of mathematics and you are having phobia. Okay, no worries. Most of the students are having the phobia in mathematics, and most of the people are not having maths as a subject in class 11th and 12th. So it is common. Do not worry. But yes, you have to be focused this time, and you can start from all the lectures. Like if you are starting from today, then you can come along with all the chapters and try all your questions, ask your doubts. We all are here to help you, to support you. So no need to worry. All right. And you can easily clear this time. So most of you have given the answers. Kirti has given, Ronit, then Lakshita, Gautam, Monica, Kirti, Zeba, Barkatullah, Isha, and so on. Okay. So this was the first method to form the equation and get the common difference. There is one more method to calculate the common difference, and that is the simple way. So to calculate the common difference, what we are doing? We are doing difference upon difference. What we have to calculate? Difference upon difference. Now, what is the difference on top? It is a difference of values. And in denominator, it is difference of n. It is difference of n, that is their positions. Let's say there are two different values. One is 35 and 14 as per the question. So what are their positions? For 35, there is 12th position, and for 14, it is 5th position. Now what we have to do? 21 divided by 7, it is 3. So simply difference upon difference, and you got the common difference. All right. So if you remember, we had discussed this trick in time value of money chapter also. So this is one of the most common trick which is applicable in most of the chapters. In most of the chapters, you can apply this kind of trick. Okay. So it is simply difference upon difference. 35 minus 14 divided by 12 minus 5, and we are getting 3 as the common difference. And after getting 3 as the common difference, we can substitute in any of the equation and get A. So we can get A as 2, and after that, we will get the same arithmetic progression. All right. Okay. Then the next one. Next one says divide 69 into 3 parts, which are in AP and are such that the product of first 2 parts is 483. Now this time this question is a bit different. Okay. So let's try this. Divide 69 into 3 parts. So first of all, we have to understand the question. So before solving, just we need to understand what the question wants to say. So we are having a particular number, and that number is 69. We have to split this number into 3 parts. Okay, and this basically 69 becomes the sum of all these 3. So 69 is the sum of 3 terms. And these 3 terms are in an AP. The question says divide 69 into 3 parts which are in AP and such that the product of first 2 parts is 483. If we multiply the first and second number, the result should be 483. So 2 conditions are available, and we have to calculate the 3 number. So there is one golden rule that we have to always follow for this kind of questions. So whenever the question is talking about 3 parts, 3 numbers, we have to assume the 3 numbers. Okay. So what are those numbers? If let's say one number is A, if you are assuming one term as A, so what will be the next term? Next term is of course A plus D. A plus D. And what will be the previous term? The previous term will be A minus D. So if the middle term is A, then the next term will be A plus D, and the previous term will be A minus D. So this is the golden rule which we have to always remember. So this makes the question very, very easy. Now, what we have to do, the sum of 3 numbers should be equal to 69. So now we can add all these 3 numbers, and now this is equal to 69. So if we try to add these numbers, then we can clearly see that D will get cancelled because we are having negative D as well as positive D. So this D will get cancelled, and 3A is equal to 69. So what will be A? A will become 23. A will become as 23. So in this manner, we can easily calculate the first term. So it is always better to assume. Then now, since we have got A, so middle term is available with us. Now we have to find the common difference. Now apply the second condition. Second condition says the multiplication of first 2 terms, A minus D multiplied with A, is equal to 483. So let's substitute the values. So 23 minus D multiplied with 23 is 483. So how much we are getting? 23 square is equal to how much? 529. Then minus 483 is equal to 23D. So how much we are getting from here? 29 plus 17, 46 divided by 23. So 2 becomes the common difference. So A is 23 and 2 is the common difference. And now we can find all the values. So 1 is 23, other value is 23 plus 2, and one value is 23 minus 2. So 21, 23, and 25. 21, 23, and 25. So if we want to verify, we can add them and see whether the total is 69 or not. So yes, it is 67. And if we multiply the first two terms, the product will be 483. So we can easily verify them. Right? Yes. So most of you have given the answers. Good going. Then we are having the next variety. Example number 6. Now example 6 says insert 4 arithmetic means between 4 and 324. So we have to insert 4 different numbers so that it becomes an AP. So we have to insert the 4 numbers. So how we can do? So again, there is one shortcut for this. Let us understand. 4 dash, second dash, third dash, fourth dash, and then the number is 324. Okay. So what is the shortcut? We have to again apply difference upon difference. Okay. Difference upon difference. From that, we will get the common difference. So what is the numerator? Numerator will be 324 minus 4. This is the difference. In denominator, what we will take? Now in denominator here, we can see how many common differences are there. From 4 to this first number, then first to second, second to third, third to 4, and 4 to 5. That means there will be 5 common differences between 4 and 324. So we will divide it by 5. So 320 divided by 5, we are getting 64 as the common difference. So 64 is the common difference. And now we can add the common difference and get the numbers. So 4 plus 64 becomes 68. 68 plus 64, it becomes 132. Plus 64 becomes 196. Again, plus 64 is 260. And again, adding 64 will give us 324. So in this manner, we can easily get the result. Okay. So till here, we have done how to calculate the nth term of any sequence or any series if the series is an arithmetic progression. All right. Now we will learn about the sum. Parinita is asking, in arithmetic mean a plus b by 2, why we are considering it as the terms of AP. See, whenever we are having the AP, it is always following arithmetic mean rule. Let's take one example, 2, 5, and 8. So is this an AP or not? Yes, of course it is an AP because the difference is common. So now if we take the arithmetic mean of first and third, what we will get? 2 plus 8 divided by 2. We are getting the middle term. This middle term is nothing but the arithmetic mean. Similarly, if we talk about any other series like 4, then 10, 16, and so on. This is a series. Here also we can check and see whether it is following the rule or not. So 4 plus 16 divided by 2. Again, we are getting 10. So always, whenever we are following the arithmetic mean rule, this is the part of an AP. So from this conclusion, from this we can draw one conclusion. What is the conclusion? If we multiply the second term with 2, if we multiply the second term with 2, let's say if A, B, and C are the three terms, and if we multiply the second term with 2, then it will be equal to the first term and third term. Double of second term will be equal to sum of first and third. So we can clearly check here, like in first series, double of 5 is equal to sum of first and third, that is 2 plus 8. So both sides we are getting 10. Similarly, in second example also we can check double of 10 is equal to 4 plus 16. So on both sides we are getting 20. So we can learn this rule, or we can easily apply this in some of the questions. That is, double of the middle term is equal to the sum of first and third term. 2b is equal to a plus c. Okay. Adish Shah says, your blessing are more important for passing examination. Yes, that is always with you. And also any kind of doubt, I am also always available for that too. No need to worry. So now we are moving towards the sum. Now for sum, there is one different formula. And basically there are two formulas for the sum. So let us learn that first. So whenever we have to calculate the sum, the formula says n by 2 into 2 of a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. N by 2, n is the number of terms, then bracket 2 multiplied by a is the first term, plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, d is the common difference. This is the first formula. Now, second formula, if the last term and first term are given in the question. If the question is giving us the last term also, then the formula becomes very short. N by 2 into a plus L. N by 2 into a plus L. So this is the formula for sum. Whenever we have to calculate the sum of first n terms, we can apply this formula. Smita says, I'm not able to get the MCQ questions. How can I attempt? Smita, we will discuss the MCQ questions from the exercise as well. So you can try from here. No need to worry. So we have learned the formulas. Now we have to apply that. So let's apply. So let's say we are having a series 2, 5, 8, and so on. And we have to find the sum of first 10 terms. Okay. We have to calculate the sum of first 10 terms. So first of all, we can check what are the values which is available to us. The first term is given. What is the first term? The first term is 2. What is the common difference? The common difference is 5 minus 2, that is 3. What is n? N is 10, because we have to find out the sum of 10 terms. So apply the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2 of a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. So let's apply 10 upon 2 multiply by 2 into 2 plus. In place of n, we can again write 10 minus 1 and then d. So what is the difference? Difference is 3. So let us check the result. 5, 4 plus 9 into 3 is 27. So how much we are getting? Let's see the result. So some of you have given answers. Sagar has given, Rahul has given, Durgesh Pandey, Varda Fatima. Everyone is saying 155. Yes. So 27 plus 4 is 31 and 31 multiplied by 5 is 155. So this is the sum of first 10 numbers of the series. Okay. So now lot more has given the answer. Durgesh Pandey, then Avdesh Pratap, Rohini Jha, Diksha Agarwal, then Darshan, Monica, Zeba, Gunjan, Sakshi. Great. So this is the formula. Now let's say there is one more series and we have to find the sum. 2, 4, 6, and so on up to, let's say it is 40. The last term is given 40 and number of terms is given as 20. So 20 terms are there and the last term is 40. Now this time again we have to calculate the sum. So here we can apply the second formula. What is the second formula? N by 2 multiply by A plus L. That is the first term plus last term. So 20 by 2, then what is A? First term is 2, last term is 42. So how much we are getting? 10 multiplied by 44. That is 440. So this will become the result. Sorry, with the last term is 40, we can apply 40 here. So we are getting 42 and the answer will be 420. All right. So this is the sum of first 20 numbers of the series. So most of you have given the answers. So I think you can now easily apply all these formula in the chapter. Now, let me give you 2-3 more twisted questions and let's see if you are able to guess the correct answer or not. Now this time the question is root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12 and so on. Now is the given series an AP or not? This is an AP or not? Yes or no? You can try to give this answer. Is the given series an AP or not? Root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12. Okay, Monica says yes, it is an AP. Varda Fatima says no. Lakshita says yes. Lisa is yes. Harshita, yes. So most of you are saying yes, but Fatima is saying no. Okay, let's wait for some more answers. The question is very much simple. We have to calculate the common difference. Ronit says no. Doram says yes. Krishna, yes. Achal, yes. Devika, yes. Rohini, yes. Sonali, yes. Srinidhi, no. Then Sakshi, yes. Zeva, yes. Gunshita, yes. Lakshmi, yes. Okay, so most of you have given yes, and few people are giving no. Durgesh is saying no. Avdesh is no. Gunjan Devi, no. Then Harnoor Kaur, no. Barkatullah is giving both the answer, yes as well as no. Okay. Siva is no. Durgesh Pandey, Parinitha, no. So let's check. Whenever we talk about the roots, so we have to be a bit careful. The first term is clearly root of 3, but when we are talking about the common difference, so root 6 minus root 3. So it is not equal to root 3. This is not root 3. Similarly, root 9 minus root 6, this is also not root 3. So this is wrong. If you try to solve the root and get the difference, it will be different. So it will be different in each and every case. So here the difference is not common. So that is why the series is not an AP. So no will be the correct answer. No will be the correct answer. So all those who have given the no are correct. So, and all those who have given yes, so we have to be careful while determining the common difference. So root 6 minus root 3, it cannot be subtracted directly. Root 9 and root 6 cannot be subtracted directly because the value inside the root is different. So you cannot subtract directly. Okay. So now let's check one more. Next is root of 2, then root of 8, root 32, root 50, and so on. So is this series an AP or not? Let's check this time. Is this series an AP or not? Sagar says, are my queries visible? Yes, Sagar. Saima. Saima says, my name is Saima, not Shiva. So now this time also some of you are giving no and some are giving yes. Rajiv Kumar, no. Saima, no. Monica, no. Avdesh, Rohan, Gunjan. Gunjan is saying yes. Rohan is no. Sakaldeep, yes. Sonali, yes. So now this time 50-50 is a percentage of answers, yes and no. So let's check this time. The first number is root of 2. Now root 8 can be written as 2 root 2. Root 32 can be written as how much? Root 32 is how much? If we try to segregate it, it becomes 4 root 2. Then root 50 is how much? It is 5 root 2 and so on. So is the difference common? Let's check. Here the difference will be root of 2. Here difference is 2 root 2. This time difference of root 2. So the difference is not common. Difference is not common, so it is not an AP. This will not be an AP. Okay. So if the sequence was root 2, root 8, then root 18, root 32, and so on. Now, if this is the series, then it can be written as root 2, then 2 root 2, 3 root 2, 4 root 2. Now, this will be regarded as arithmetic progression because this time the series is getting increased by root of 2. So, this will be an AP. This will be an arithmetic progression. All right. So always we have to check the common difference very carefully, and after that we can easily calculate whether it is an AP or not. Then there is one more question based on the property. That is, if the series is 11, 21, 31, 41, and so on. This is the series. If I add number 5 to all the numbers, to all the observations, then will the series be an AP or not? My question is, this is a series and this is already in AP. If I add a number 5 to all the observations, so will the series continue to be an AP or not? So if we add 5, the number will become 16, 26, 36, 46, and so on. So again, the difference will be common in all the terms. So it will be an AP. So if we add any particular number or if we subtract any particular number, the series will remain an AP. There will be no change in the status of arithmetic progression. All right? Yes. So everyone is saying yes this time. Great. Then let's take one more question. If the question says S is equal to 7 plus 12 plus 17 plus 22 and so on. And this sum is equal to 11,524. The sum of the series is 11,524, and we have to find how many numbers are there in the series. So this time we have to calculate the number of terms. So let's see who can solve this, who can crack this question. The question is based on sum. Sum is given, and we have to find out the number of terms. After this question, we will take a small break of 5 minutes and then continue with the exercise questions. Okay. So here in this question, the first term is 7. Common difference is 12 minus 7, that is 5. And number of terms we don't know, and sum is equal to 11,524. So we have to apply this formula. Sum equals to A plus n minus, n by 2, first of all, we can write n by 2 into 2 of A plus n minus 1 into D, that is 5. Now you can try and solve the question. So let's check what we are getting. So 11,524, you can multiply it with 2. So it becomes 23,048 is equal to n multiplied by 14 plus 5n minus 5. So 9 plus 5n multiplied by n. So we are getting 9n plus 5n square is equal to 23048. So now we can solve the equation and get the result. And there can be another way, that is using the options. So let's write the options. Options are 66, 67, 68, and then none of these. So we can even try with the options. So since the calculations is bigger, so it is better to go by options. We can put one by one different values and then check which value is giving the correct answer. Okay. So the first method was the proper equation method. We can apply this method or the second option method, whichever you feel convenient. So if we solve the proper equation method, then yes, we have to solve this equation using quadratic formula, that is Sridhar Acharya method, or we can say quadratic formula. Or otherwise, you can simply try with 66. If n is 66, then what will be the result? So just put the value of n. So 9 multiplied by 66 plus 5 multiplied by 66 square. So let's check how much we are getting. So from first option, we are getting 22,374 as the total. So this is a mismatch. Then we can try with 67 also. So 9 multiplied by 67 plus 5 multiplied by 67 square. So this time let's check how much we are getting. Square of 67 multiplied by 5, then 67 multiplied by 9, and now we are getting 23,048. So this time the result is correct. So option B is the correct answer. That is 67. Right? Okay. Shivangi says, I got it crystal clear. Great. So now everyone is getting 67 as the answer. Vishnu is asking, can you repeat one more, please? Yes. See, in this question, all the values are given like the first term, the common difference, and the sum. We have to simply calculate the number of terms. The first method is to apply the formula and solve the equation. Second one is use the options. Use the options in the formula of sum and get the result. So wherever we are able to match with the sum, that answer will be correct. So first we can try with 66, then 67. So 67 is giving us the correct sum. All right. Okay, so now we can take a small break of 5 minutes, and after that, we will continue with the exercise. Okay, so let's have a break of 5 minutes. So let us move to the next formula, and after that we will move towards the exercise. So we have discussed the two formulas for sum, and now we are talking about some basic formulas which you might have learned in the previous classes, that is the lower classes. First one is the sum of first n natural numbers. So whenever we are talking about the natural numbers, that means the series is beginning from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to n. So this is the series of first n natural numbers. And if we have to calculate the sum of the natural number series, then simply what we have to do, n multiply by n plus 1 divided by 2. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the sum of first n natural numbers. So let's say we have to calculate the sum of first 49 natural numbers. Sum of first 49 natural numbers. Then it will be 49 multiplied by 49 plus 1 and then divided by 2. So let's check what will be the result. It will be 1, 2, 2, 5. 1, 2, 2, 5. So whenever we have to calculate the sum of natural numbers, this is the simplest formula to calculate. Now, in place of natural numbers, it is the square of natural numbers. Then what will happen? So in case of square of natural numbers, like 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, and so on up to n square. Then what will be the formula? Then the formula for sum is n multiplied by n plus 1 multiplied by 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So this is the formula for sum of square of natural numbers. Now let's say we have to calculate the sum for first 10 natural numbers. For 10. So 10 multiplied by 10 plus 1, that is 11, and then 2 into 10, that is 20, 20 plus 1, 21, and then divided by 6. So we can multiply and get the result. So how much we are getting this time? Let's check. What you are getting the result, let me know. 21 into 11 into 10 divided by 6. So we are getting 385. Yes. So Barkatullah has given, Gunjan, Mazid, then Sagar, Zeba, Avdesh, then Mastan, Rohini. Great. So everyone has given the answers. So this is the square of first and natural numbers. But if it is cube, then what we have to do? So if the series is the cubical series, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube and so on up to n cube. Then the formula is similar to the sum of natural number series, that is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Just the difference is we have to put the whole square. We have to put whole square on top and rest all is same. So this is the third formula for cubical. Okay, so many more has given the answer. Isha, Faizan, Lisa, Mansi, Achal, Siva, Meenakshi, Diksha, Gunjan, and a lot more. Great. So now let us begin with the exercise 6A. So 6A, the very simple and very basic exercise. Some of the questions, no doubt, are good and tricky. So let us begin with this exercise and see the result. The first question says the nth element of the sequence is. Now this time we have to calculate the nth term. So nth term will be, what is the formula for nth term? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula. So what is A in the given question? The first term is 1 plus n, we don't know, minus 1. And what is the common difference? That is 2. So how much it will come? 1 plus 2n minus 2. The final result will be 2n minus 1. So final result is 2n minus 1, option number B. Okay. Now let's check for the second one. Now in the second question, the nth element of the sequence is. This time again we have to calculate the nth element. So what we can check, this is a arithmetic progression or not. So if we see the common difference, it is not common. The series is not arithmetic progression. Then what we can do, we can put the values in the option and see which is giving the correct result. Let's say if we pick option number 1, if we are picking option number 1, it is negative 1 to the power of n multiplied by 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now in place of n, we have to substitute the values one by one. First we will put 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. So if we put 1, so negative 1 to the power of 1, then 2 to the power of 1 minus 1. So it will come as negative 1 minus 1. If we put 2, then how much it is coming? It is positive 2. If we substitute value 3, then it is negative 4, and so on. That means option number first is giving us the correct series. Option 1 is giving the correct series. So option number A will be correct. Yes. Option number A is correct. So in such cases, always try to substitute the value and get the result. Then the third one. The third one says sigma, that is the sum, I from 4 to 7, and root of 2i minus 1 can be written as. Now this time, this is the term and we have to find out the sequence. So just put the values. Now, this time we don't have to begin from 1, we have to begin from 4 because the question has given us this instruction that value of I lies from 4 to 7. So first of all, we can substitute 4. So 2 into 4 minus 1, that becomes root 7. Then for second value, it is 5. The root of 2 into 5 minus 1. This time we are getting root 9. Then root of 2 into 6 minus 1, that is root of 11. So one by one, we can get root 7, then root 9, root 11, root 13, and so on. So option number 1 is correct answer. Okay. Zaba says, can you explain question number 2 again? Yes. See, in question number 2, if we check the common difference, the difference is not common. The difference is not common. So the given series is not an AP. वो AP नहीं है. तो आपको ये देखना है nth टर्म के लिए कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है. तो जब भी आपको nth टर्म को चेक करना है, वन बाय वन सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यूज. तो सबसे पहले आपने क्या पुट किया? n की प्लेस पे 1 को पुट किया. फिर n की प्लेस पे 2 पुट किया, देन 3 आपने पुट किया। तो जैसे ही आप 1 2 3 4 आप पुट करेंगे एंड अगर आपके ऑप्शन से हमारी सीरीज मैच हो जाती है, आपका जो रिजल्ट आ रहा है उससे अगर हमारी सीरीज मैच हो जाती है, देन दैट इज द करेक्ट आंसर। सो ऑप्शन नंबर 1 के अंदर हमने 1 2 3 एंड 4 रख के देखा एंड वी आर गेटिंग द सेम सीरीज एज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, सो इट इज करेक्ट। ऑलराइट, एंड इसका ऑपोजिट क्वेश्चन था एग्जाम्पल नंबर क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। तो इन दिस क्वेश्चन सिंपली क्वेश्चन ने आपको क्लियरली मेंशन किया हुआ है i इज फ्रॉम 4 to 7। तो i में हम वैल्यूज कौन से पुट करेंगे, 4 5 6 एंड 7। सो वी हैव टू सब्स्टिट्यूट ओनली दीज 4 वैल्यूज। तो जैसे ही हमने इन 4 वैल्यूज को वन बाय वन सब्स्टिट्यूट किया, वी आर गेटिंग द आंसर एज रूट ऑफ 7, रूट ऑफ 9, रूट ऑफ 11 and then root of 13. So option number A is the correct answer. Okay, now this time we are having question number 4, and for 4 the sum to infinite of the series can be written as, so from 1 to infinite, so it can be written as summation. The value of k will lie from 1 to infinite. So option number A, B and C, all three are giving this same kind of option from 1 to infinite. Then next we have to check that the series is having alternate positive and negative sign. First is positive, first is negative, second positive, third negative, fourth positive. So alternate plus minus sign are there. So whenever there are alternate plus minus sign, that means we are talking about the negative 1 to the power of n. That means whatever is the value in the bracket, that value will be negative. So which value is negative? We can clearly see option number A. So we can check from option number A. Negative 5 to the power of 1 is negative 5. Then negative 5 to the power of 2 becomes positive 25. Negative 5 to the power of 3 becomes negative 125 and so on. So this is getting the exact result what is given in the question. That means option number A is correct. If you try to put in option number B, all values will be positive, so it will be wrong. In option number C, all values will be negative because negative is outside the power. So again, that will be wrong. So option number A is the perfect and correct answer. Okay. So Zama says understood. Okay. Now the fifth one. The first three terms of sequence when nth term is n square minus 2n are. So now this time we have to calculate the three terms. So it is again similar to question number second and third. So what we have to do, just substitute the values one by one. Okay, and get the result. So n square minus 2n. If we substitute 1, so 1 square minus 2 into 1, how much we are getting? We are getting 1 minus 2, that is negative of 1. Now we can put value 2. So 2 square minus 2 into 2, it will become 0. Then let's put 3. 3 square minus 2 into 3, it will become 3. So now we can check which option is correct. So clearly option number A is again correct. So negative 1, 0, and then positive 3. Okay. Yes. Meenakshi is asking why from 1 we will take in fourth question. In fourth question, all the options are giving k is 1 to infinite. So that is why you have to substitute the value of k from 1. Okay. That is why we are putting the power as 1, 2, 3, and so on. So now similarly, you can try question number 6 also. Which term of progression is negative 39? So you have 1 minute. You can try to solve this question in 1 minute. So negative 1 is the first term, A. Then what will be the common difference? Common difference will be negative 2. And what is negative 39? It is the sum or the last term. You have to decide. You have to decide whether negative 39 is the sum or the last term. So the question is talking about which term of the progression is negative 39. So this negative 39 is simply the term and not the sum. Okay. So this is the AN term. This is AN. So most of you have given the answers. That is 20. Yes. So you can apply the formula for AN. A plus N minus 1 multiplied by D. So it was negative 39 is equal to A is negative 1 plus N minus 1. So N we don't know and D is negative 2. So let's check the result. Minus 1 minus 2N and then positive 2. So how much we are getting? Minus 40 is equal to minus 2N. So N will be 20. So number of terms will be 20. Or we can say the negative 39 will be the 20th term. Yes. So now the seventh one is a bit tricky questions. The value of x such that x plus 4, 6x minus 2 and 2x plus 7 will form an AP. So first term, second term and third term. Three terms are given. And we have to check whether this forms an AP or not, or we can say what value of x should be substituted so that it forms an AP. So we have to find out the value of x. So we had discussed one formula, or what we can say the topic, that whenever the series is an AP, it will follow one simple rule. 2 times of second term is equal to first plus third term. So 2 times of 6x minus 2 is equal to, what is the first term? Ax plus 4. And what about the third term? It is 2x plus 7. Now we can solve. 10x plus 14. And here it is 12x minus 4. So how much we are getting? 2x is equal to 18. So 2x is equal to 18. Then you have to find out the value, the correct value. So whether it is correct or not, let's check. So double of the second term is equal to sum of first and third. So let's see who is getting the correct answer. So how much we are getting? 2x is equal to 15. X will be equal to 15 by 2. Option number C is the correct answer. Option number C is the correct answer. Okay. So this was question number 7. Now the question number 8. Eighth question is a bit different question, but we can easily solve it. The mth term of an AP is n. The question is saying that mth term of the AP is n and the nth term of the AP is m. And we have to calculate the rth term of the AP. So let's solve here. Question number 8. The question is saying the mth term of the series is n and the nth term of the series is m. Now, whenever such kind of situation is given, we can apply the formula for common difference. So common difference is difference upon difference. So what is difference upon difference? Here, the first of all, we can take the difference of values. So we can write m minus n divided by difference of terms. So m is the nth term and n is mth term. So difference is equal to m minus n divided by n minus m. So here, if we take minus 1 as common from the denominator or numerator, from any side you can take. So let us take minus common from denominator. So we are getting m minus n. And on top also we are having m minus n. So we can easily cancel m minus n and we get negative 1 as the common difference. So this is the first step. So this is the first step to calculate the common difference. All right. So what we have done, simply difference upon difference. In numerator, difference of values upon difference of n. That is the terms. And we can easily get negative 1. Now question is asking about to calculate rth term. Rth term. So we have to begin from some point. So if we, let's say, begin from n point, let's say the question is having many terms. So one is nth term and after that we are having rth term. So if we begin from this nth term, so this nth term is what? This is m, and this m becomes the first term for us. Because we have to reach till rth term. So for reaching the rth term, we have to start at some point. So from wherever we are starting, that will become the first term for us. So if we start from nth term, then that nth term is m. So m becomes the first term. So m plus. Then where we have to reach? We have to reach the rth term. So r minus. What is the beginning position? The beginning is the nth value. So it is n multiplied by d. Multiply by d. So let's see what is the result. We are getting m plus r plus m plus r. And then this r is multiplied by negative 1. So it will become negative r and positive. So the final result is m plus n minus r. This is the rth term of the series. M plus n minus r. So Sankalp Deep Paswan has given the answer. M plus n minus r. So this is option number D. All right. So in this manner, we can easily calculate the rth term of the series. So this was question number 8. Now you can try with question number 9. The number of terms of the series will amount to 155 is. So again, this time we have to calculate the number of terms, that is n. Okay, there are some requests from students, Sonali, Harshita, and Mansi. Please explain again. Okay. See, in the given question, Everything was in terms of alphabets. There was no numerical figure. So that is why sometimes confusion can occur. So first of all, what we have to do is start with the given situation. The mth term of the series is n and nth term of the series is m. This was given. So first of all, we have calculated the common difference. How to calculate difference of values upon difference of terms. And now here we are getting -1 as the common difference. Okay, so now we don't have the arithmetic progression of this series. So this series is having first term, second term, and so on. In between, we are having mth term, nth term, and then we are having rth term. But since we are not having the first, second, third values, so we have to pick from in between the series. हमें बीच में से उठाना पड़ेगा. So we have taken nth term. If we have picked from nth term, so this will become the first term for us. And we will count from here. This is the first term. And what is the nth term? This term is m. From here, we can go further and we can reach here till r. So the starting point is this n. This nth position is our starting point. So that is why we can apply the formula as AR is equal to the A. The A is simply m plus n minus 1. N means the required value. So we are required is R. So R is required minus the starting value. So normally we start from the first position. But here, since series is not available, we are starting from nth position. So that is why we have written n here. Multiply by the common difference. Now we can do the simple multiplication and get the result. So we are getting m plus n minus r. So this is the final answer. Okay. Lakshmi says, can you explain it some in English again? Yes, I have explained this right now. Okay. So this was the common request from each and every one. And I think we have completed this question once again. Okay. Now the ninth one. Ninth question says series is given and this will amount to 155. So how many terms will be there? And in between plus sign is written. So this is addition. So first term is available as 10. Then sum is 155. What is the common difference? We can calculate the difference. That is 9 2/3 minus 10. It is -1/3. So -1/3 is the common difference. And now we can move further to solve. So let's do the calculation. A is 10. Common difference is -1/3. Sum is 155. And we have to calculate n. So applying the formula for sum, n by 2, 2 of A plus n minus 1 into D. So 2 will be cross multiplied, 310, then n 20 minus what we can do, we can take LCM here. It will become 60 plus, then it is -n minus 1. So it is -n plus 1 upon 3. So again, we can do the cross multiplication. And this time we are getting 61 minus n. So finally it is 61n minus n square is equal to 930. So now we can solve the equation by splitting method or by quadratic formula. Or other ways also that we can use the options also. So one by one, if we put the option, we can get the correct answer. All right. So this was question number 9. So all those who want to ask question, they can download one application. Okay, I will help you out. No worries. From the Play Store, you can download the application Students Clinic and you will be able to ask questions on that application. All right. So question number 9, you can easily solve with the quadratic formula, and or you can put simply options and you will get the result. So what is n? If we put 30, then let's see whether we are getting the result or not. So 30 square is 900 minus 61 into 30 is how much? Let's calculate. It is 1830 and then plus 930. So this time we are getting 0 is equal to 0. That means 30 is the correct answer. 30 is the correct answer. Okay. So this was question number 9. So now you can try question number 11 and 12 first and give the answer. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Question number 11 and 12, you can try and comment your result. Yes, in question number 9, 30 and 31, both are giving the correct answers. So if both option is not available, you can tick any one of them. Okay, your answer will be correct. So 30 and 31, both of the options are correct in question number 9. So most of you have given the answer for question number 11 as well. 11th option number A, that is 58. Most of you have given the answers 58 for question number 11, and C option for question number 12, that is 45. Yes. So all of you are correct now. 11th and 12th, you have given the correct answer. So now let's move towards the 10th question first, and after that we will move further. So let's do the 10th question. The nth term of the series whose sum to n terms is 5n square plus 2n is. The question is talking about the sum of n terms of the series. So let's do here. According to this question number 10, the sum is 5n square plus 2n. This is the sum. Now we have to find the nth term. Then what we can do, first of all, we can put one by one values, sum of one term. So we can substitute 1 in place of n. So how much we are getting? We are getting 7. Sum of first two terms. So in place of n, we can put 2. So how much we are getting? 2 square is 4, 4 into 5, 20, 20 plus 4, 24. Sum 3. Sum 3 will be 5 into 3 square plus 2 multiplied by 3. So we can do this as 9 into 5, 45 plus 6, 51. So all these are the sum of first term, second term, third term. Now it is, if we think a bit, sum of one term means the first term itself. So sum of one term means the first term. So 7 becomes A. Then 24. 24 is sum of first two terms. That means 7 is included in 24. So what will be the second term? 24 minus 7, that is 17. Then if we talk about the third term, it will be 51 minus 24, that is 27. So in this way, we can easily form the AP 7, 17, 27, and so on. This is the arithmetic progression. So if we have to calculate the nth term, what we can do? A plus n minus 1 into d. What is the common difference? It is 10. So 7 plus nn minus 10. So how much we are getting? 10n minus 3. All right. So in this manner, we can easily calculate the nth term of series. Okay. Then let's try question number 14 now. Question number 14, the sum of the series 9, 5, 1 up to 100 terms is. So we have to find out the sum of the series. So first term is 9, common difference is -4, and n is equal to 100. So we have to calculate the sum. So let's do it here. N is equal to 100. A and D both are given. So A is simply 9 and D is -4. So for sum, A n by 2, 100 by 2 into 2A plus 100 minus 1 into D. Now we can simplify. So 100 by 2, here we are having 18, then 99 multiplied by -4. 99 multiplied by -4 is how much? It is 396. So let's do the calculation. 18 minus 396 multiplied by 100 divided by 2. So we are getting -18,900. This is the sum of 100 terms. So in this manner, we can easily calculate the sum of 100 terms. Okay. Then we can try some more. So let's try 16th one. Question number 16. The sum of three integers in AP is 15. Sum of three integers is given. So let's make some space for calculations. Yes, so question number 16. The sum of three integers of AP is 15. The sum of three integers is 15 and their product is 18. We have to find the integers. So whenever we are having the three numbers, what we have to assume? A minus D, then A, and A plus D. So the sum of these three numbers is equal to 15. Now simply D will get cancelled. So 3A is equal to 15. So A will be 5. A will be equal to 5. So what is the shortcut to calculate the A? So whenever such kind of situation is there, 15 is the sum and 3 is the number. So always divide the sum by 3. You will get the first term directly. If it is 4 terms, 15 divided by 4. If it is 5 terms, 15 divided by 5, and so on. So it is the shortest way to calculate the first term. Okay, so after getting the first term, we have to apply the second condition. What is the second condition? That is the product of all the three terms is 80. So A minus D, A plus D, and then A is equal to 80. So A minus D, A plus D will become A square minus D square multiply with A is equal to 80. Now we can substitute the value of A. So it will become 5 square 25 minus D square multiply by 5 is equal to 80. So 5 will cancel with 80. So how much we are getting? 25 minus 16 is equal to D square. So D will be equal to plus minus 3. So this will be the common difference. So this is the common difference. And now we have to check which of the following option is correct. So let us calculate the figures. Since A is 5, so the next term, if we are taking positive 3, then the next term will be 8 and the first term will be 5 minus 3, 2. If we take negative 3, so 5, next term will be 5 minus 3 is 2 and earlier term will be 5 minus of minus 3, that is 8. So both of the series are correct, 2, 5, 8 and 8, 5, 2. So both the answers are correct. Option number C as well as option number D. You can choose any of them. Your answer will be correct. Okay. Then let's calculate question number 21. The four arithmetic means between negative 2 and 23 are. So this time we have to insert four arithmetic means. First number is negative 2, then 4 spaces, and then the number is 23. So now we have learned the trick to calculate the common difference. It is difference upon difference. The difference is 23 minus of minus 2 divided by how many common differences are there? 5 common differences are there. So 25 upon 5. So D is equal to 5. So now one by one we can add D and get the series. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. Plus 5, 18. So this is the resultant series. In this manner, we can calculate the series and get the result. Durgesh is asking, please tell this can create more confusion. How to identify that 1.2 is either decimal or multiply? In most of the cases, you will be easily able to know according to the question. So the question will always give you the hint, and you will be able to know if it is, let's say, AP, and you can check if it is decimal, then the difference will be common, and the difference is common, then it is all perfect. And whenever it is the combination of two series, then only it will be the multiplication. Otherwise, in most of the cases, it is the normal decimal. Okay, Durgesh. So we have done with question number 21. So we are having last 5 minutes more. So let's take one or two questions to complete this AP. 22nd is there. The first term of AP is 14, and the sum of first 5 terms and first 10 terms are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Then the third term of AP is. So first term is available. We have to find the common difference from the given condition and then calculate the third term of AP. So this you can try. I'm giving you 1 minute. So let's try this question number 22. So A is the first term, and sum of 5 terms and sum of first 10 terms are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. So S5 is equal to minus of S10. This is the situation. So let's try, apply the formula and get the result. Question number 22. Let's check anyone is getting the answer. Durgesh is given the answer 70 by 11. That is option number A. 6, 4 by 11. Okay. Let's wait some more for others to answer. Kazan is giving third term of AP is option number A. Okay. Lakshita is giving 70 by 11. Monica 70 by 11. Yes, option number A. Yes, so everyone is correct. Option number A is the perfect answer. And the next question we are going to do is 25. The sum of the series, that is 3.5, then 7, then 10.5, 14, and so on, up to 17 terms. We are having 17 terms, and just we have to calculate the sum. So just apply the formula. Sum of 17 terms is 17 by 2, then 2 of A plus 17 minus 1 into D. So what is the common difference? The common difference is 3.5. So let's apply and get the result. 7 plus, so 16 multiplied by 3.5 is how much? 56. So now let's calculate the result. So we are getting 535.5. Option number C. So for question number 25, we are getting the answer as C. Okay. So for any kind of queries for this chapter or any other chapter, you can simply download the application Students Clinic and you can ask me there, or even you can ask on YouTube as well. You can search CA Gaurav Chopra and I will be there. No need to worry. You can simply type go on Google, or you can download the application and you can easily ask all your doubts. Okay. So this was the exercise 6A, which we have done today. So you can practice all these questions today now. And in the next session, we are going to do geometric progression and some questions which are mixed up for APN as well as GP. So jumbled up question as well as geometric progression will be covered in our next session, that is day after tomorrow on 13th, that is Saturday. Okay. So I think everyone has got the answer for 25. Yes. So everybody is getting the answer 535.5. So what we have learned today, basically, we have started with the sequences and series, what kind of sequence and series are there. After that, we have discussed about AP, and AP for a series to become an AP, there must be a common difference. Then only we can say that the series is an arithmetic progression. Okay, and after that we have learned the formulas for nth term, formula for sum, formula for natural numbers, and then completed with the exercise 6A. So you can try the remaining questions. In case of doubt, you can ask in the next session, or you can ask in any platform. No need to worry. And let's meet again on 13th. Till then, bye everyone. Take care and see you soon.